This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. Today's video was called in by one of my subscribers, Jason, and he wanted to do a system where when you finally did hit, it paid off big and you won on everything that you're betting on. So this is what he came up with. Let's see if it works. Also, let's see if we would like to modify it, or I'm interested to see what you guys think about it. And let's get started. So he puts $5 on 19 to 36 odd, third 12, second column, and then he makes two jackpot numbers at 35 and 29, and then he just keeps going until that he hits one of the numbers 29 or 35, as well as when he has a loss, when one of his is a loss, he doubles the third 12, the odd, the 19 to 36, and the second column. So let's see how this works, and if we'd like to make any modifications to it, let's get going here. Okay, so we lost the first one. So what he says to do with his system would be to double the bets on the second column, third 12, odd, and 19 to 36. And he said once you finally do hit one of those two numbers, you win on everything and you cash out. Okay, and if you break even, he says to not change the bets. So we broke even there. And also, if there's a loss of $5 or less than $10, he says you don't increase also. So there would need to be over a $10 loss to double the bet. Otherwise, we just stay at $5. And technically, we are losing on the two numbers that are the jackpot numbers. And okay, well, there's a loss, so we need to increase those from 10 to 20. Okay. Okay, we won $10, but we're at minus 40. So he says to not increase if it's $10 or less. So let's go ahead and spin again. So we'll rebet. There we go. Oh, and that was one of the numbers that were the jackpots. So now all of a sudden we're up $240. So now I see why he does this. However, if you did go a long time without winning, then I think there's definitely a possibility of losing a lot as well. So let's keep playing and see what happens in a longer period here. So we're still going to stay on 35 and 29. Again, he picks those because they're odd 19 to 36 and third 12, so that when you do hit, you win on all 6 bets. I guess 5 of the 6 bets. So except for like if you hit 29, you wouldn't win on the 35, but you'd win on the second column, the 19 to 36, the third 12, and the odd. So let's keep playing and see how it goes. Remember, so we're up $240 right now, and let's see if it continues to do well, or if it starts to deplete the earnings after a while of not winning. So okay, there's a double. I mean, there's one we need to double because we lost $30. So we'd go from 5 to 10 on those. Red. Okay, so we'll just keep rebetting. And alright. Actually, those need to go back to 5 after the win. Let me make sure we do that. Alright. Okay, and if it's less than $10 on the loss, we don't change the bet. So let's spin again. Okay, same situation there, so we just rebet. Okay, we lost there, so we're gonna go now from 10 to 20. Actually, we were at 5, so we're gonna go from 5 to 10. 10. There we go. That was a break even, so we just rebet. Okay, there's another loss, so we would go from 10 to 20. Okay, we lost again, so now we would go from 20 to 40. And remember, if we were playing it the way he said, we would have already cashed out with the wins. But like I said, I want to see what happens with longer play to see what happens if you don't hit those two numbers. Okay, there's a win. Let's see here. So now we're only up $100 though. So one modification you guys might think about on this is that instead of going back to the startup, you go back in increments. So we were at $40. So let's go back just 1 to 20. So let's do that. Because it looks like you're not making up all the losses. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, and there's a win. So now we would go from 20 back to 10 if you were doing it in that manner. So I'll just put those back out there again at 10. And then 5 on the 35 and 29 still. Okay. So now we could go back to the $5 bets. Okay, rebet. Okay, let's see, we're up $170 right now. We're hoping for one of those two numbers in the third 12 to hit again. Okay, there's a loss, so we need to increase from 5 to 10. I'm really looking forward to what you guys think would be a good modification to this. There's a win at $20. Okay, now we're up 170. Okay, there's a loss, but it's 10 or less, so we're not going to increase. Okay, so now we're going to double the odd from 5 to 10, 19 to 36, 10 to 20, and then third 12, 10 to 20, and then second column 10 to 20. Okay, there's a decent win there at $50. We're up 160 right now. And let's go back to, I guess we would go back to 10 on each. Okay, and there's a loss. Let's go back to 20. Okay, another loss. So let's go 20 to 40. So it looks like you probably need a pretty good bankroll for Jason's method here. So I would say at least $1,000 startup fund just in case. Okay, there's a $30 win, but we're only up $90 now. So it's really important with this system. Let's go back to 20 on each from 40. Looks like it's really important with this system to eventually get one of those two numbers. And then that's when Jason says it's time to walk. But the issue I have with it is that you could play some and never hit those two numbers. But there's a good one there. We're back up $120. And that's why I'm playing for a long period of time. So let's go back to 10 on those from 20 since we won. And yeah, I kind of want to see what happens when you hit a bad run of numbers. So there's a loss. So we would go from 10 to 20, 10 to 20, 10 to 20, 10 to 20. And then we're just leaving those bets on the numbers the same. I think we finally got it. Okay, so now we're up $390. So that's what Jason was talking about with this system, is when you do finally hit, you win every single thing. So you win the odd, the 19 to 36, the third 12, the inside bet, and the second column all at once. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think how we should modify this. It worked out well for me today. But I could see if you didn't ever hit one of those two numbers, eventually you would start to lose. So I'd like to hear from you guys what you think would be a good modification for this. Or if you just really like it the way that it is, or if you don't like it at all, please leave that down in the comments. I'd love to hear. Also, if you have a system you'd like to send in, I'd love to see it and maybe make a video out of it. I love seeing new strategies every day, so please send me those. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications, because I have new videos coming out every single day of the week. And this is the Roulette Master, and